quick thing before we start.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, one, I have not run this game in a long, long time, so bear
Ooh.
with me.
Good.
And two, a lot of this game is more theater of the mind because I originally made this with for an in-person game.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind with stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. God, I do have a thing.
Yes.
I'm on roll 20,
Uh-huh.
and I can't look at my character sheet.
Are you on roll 20?
Yes.
Well, what did
Are you
do?
on the spider zone?
Yes, I'm looking at my character sheet, and it just says bio and info. Hold on, I might have to load up a different browser.
It says you're not in here.
But I am. But I'm looking
Are you the
at it.
cooler sub?
No, that's Chris.
No.
Oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? That'd be too cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, friend.
I would be the coolest sub.
Do you want me to come in there?
No, it's fine.
You sound so sad.
Yeah,
I see why these two are with each other. I can see.
What do
it
you
already.
mean? No,
What are you talking
no.
about?
What do you mean?
No,
what
that's
do you
funny.
mean? What do I mean?
I
What
don't
do
know
you
what
mean?
I can't remember.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Oh my
You guys
God.
are
mean?
looking for each other.
What do you mean? How do you mean?
But why?
But who?
Why not?
I'm
Where?
confused.
Who's
So-
on second?
You guys
Wasn't
complement each other just perfect. You know.
You don't fucking wait a minute.
Yeah,
What?
Mercy,
How?
you're very
Why
Mercy,
are
what
you
you don't
sounding
understand.
attacked? Like,
Mercy, what you don't understand is that you're very happy and I am just sad and I bring you down.
I don't think that's accurate. I think the opposite is more often true.
I mean it is, but that's, it's just my voice right now.
Are
No,
you
you
using
guys
fucking
sound
Safari?
like each other is the thing.
Oh no.
You guys talk
Oh, no.
very similarly, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Do
no,
we?
your
Yes.
idiolect has seeped into my idiolect. How dare you?
I think that's your fault, not mine.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. See, there it is.
Oh my God.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
Oh my God.
No, that was on purpose, but I'm glad it made everyone here laugh.
Hey, 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 Bob,
Yeah,
fuck you.
that's, yeah, fair.
see, now that you
See,
said
there
it,
it
I
is.
can hear it.
You can hear it. You can really
now
hear
Jump
it.
Swabby is here. You all are ready? I can look at my character sheet now. Get ready to.
Here they
Yep.
are.
That's yep.
No,
Fuck
no,
it.
no, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no.
no.
Jomp Swamby is not your fucking name. Anyway,
Jump Swamby, Kevin, Lord of Darkness.
ridiculous. No, I think
It's not
that
even close to
I
who I
no,
am
no, no, no,
tonight.
no. Everyone shut up. No, I
Uh-huh.
think that Fob has
Uh-huh.
molded to my idiolect because y'all knew
No.
me first. So
That's not how that works.
that is 100% how that works.
That's not how that works. You.
I have known Alicia for
No.
several. Wait, let me count.
8, 6, 3, 2.
Stop it!
God.
Stop it! You're hurting me. You're
I
hurting
love
me.
that it's.
You're
I love
hurting
that it's
me.
actually causing a problem. That's really funny to me.
Is it 6? Is it 6 or 7?
6 or 7.
I don't know. I can't remember when you started working at the Ren.
I can't either because I block it out a lot.
I know.
You know what? Let's just go with 6.5. Nice. In the middle.
It was before college, so it's been a long time.
Yeah, so my idiolect has remained a beautiful, consistent thing, and that Fob has enhanced and also stole.
No, I didn't steal it.
No, it actually has changed since then.
Shit.
Believe it or not, guys, Rissa used to apologize more.
True.
It's true.
Yeah.
True.
I
This is accurate.
don't. But she used to apologize more than when we first met her. So you know
That's
what?
true. She did used to apologize a lot more like a year
So-
ago.
That's
So-
true.
Yeah.
So I'm not really that surprised.
No, me
honestly.
neither.
I used to pull pranks on her at work, and then she'd apologize to me.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's
I
just
think that's
toxic.
how, like, one of the first interactions I remember having with you is, like, you telling me something stupid about, like, the coffee and me being like, I'm sorry. And you were like, I was joking. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't get it.
Amazing.
I
That's
would
so
say
funny.
utterly ridiculous shit. Stuff that, like, of course it's fucking a lie. Like, it's
Yeah.
not true.
Yeah.
And then she would apologize to me, and I'd be like, I'm kidding. That's not real. And she'd be like,
Who is putting their token on the sheet so many
Fob.
times?
It's Fob.
That's
What do you,
Fob?
did you knew exactly who it was.
Okay.
why are
You
you doing
didn't.
this?
I didn't know that I could do that, and I was testing to see if I
He's just
could.
excited.
all right.
I'm just excited to play, y'all.
It has been a while for you.
I have never played in a Wednesday night game
Yeah.
in my
I
whole
am
life.
also.
Neither has
Hey,
Craig.
newbies! Welcome.
Let's do it.
Is my normal peaceful music good, Alicia, or do you have other things?
I actually will have music for this thing. So
Heal.
Ooh.
I will
what
not
are
worry
you
about it.
doing? You helped me with part of the audio.
Silence.
She did.
No, I
She's just
did.
proud.
Like, I didn't. No, listen. I only listened to the first like 5 seconds because I was told not to be spoiled. I forgot that was part of. Look,
That's the real
Forgot?
look,
excuse.
I did.
That's
Because
the real
because no, it's
excuse.
like this is like all that was like I'm just editing a podcast right now. I don't have to think about it except it's D&D now, but it wasn't for a podcast, it was for D&D, and now it's my brains are all crosswired. It's fine.
The city of Firenze is known as the city among the clouds. High in the Roma mountain range, in the middle of a boiling lake, stands a lone mountain. The city clings to this mountain, is built onto it and carved into it. Plateaus jut out, allowing buildings and farms to rest. Rope bridges connect the various outer areas, while tunnels and stairs connect the inner workings. From far below, a bed of steam, born from the cold mountain air and the boiling water below, obscures the lake, making it appear as if the mountain itself is floating high above the clouds. The only connection to this ethereal city is a great crystal bridge, built of a special crystal found only in the mountain. While the sheer strength and size is breathtaking, the real mastery lies in the ancient runes on the stone and the crystal itself, with the ability to reconstruct itself whenever damaged. Before the bridge was built, the city relied on a network of tunnels that supposedly led below the boiling lake and out one of the mountains. These tunnels, though, have long been abandoned except for mining, but there are rumors of treasures still below. While the bridge is a more modern feat, the city's founding is virtually unknown. After a great civil war tore apart the country, refugees fled to the mountain range to try to escape the chaos. There they found this ancient city, abandoned, and rebuilt it into the scientifically and magically advanced city-state here today. The city is haphazardly built, with little organization. The main features of it being the city hall, built atop the bridge and the plateaus. Places for business, trade, workshops, and houses are built next to each other, made from stone. The city is far from dull, though. Most buildings are brightly painted with designs. Bright banners wave in the wind, and pennants made of brightly colored fabrics are strung up everywhere. Murals decorate the walls inlaid with gold, silver, and crystal, and children play with windmills and kites, and people dress in deep reds, blues, and yellows. With its incredible defense, advancements in science and magic, and the sheer ingenuity that the town of Firenze was known for, it seemed that the city was a bright hope in a world still reeling from the devastation of the war. Then the first child died. Then another. It all started the same. First they had problems breathing, then their eyes and fingernails turned yellow. Their eyes would itch so horribly that people would bloody their eyes trying to alleviate the pain, scratching. Then came the fever, and finally they would pass away with a horrible, gruesome face. The people named this disease Joker's Mask, after these terrible, haunting visages. While children were the first to be affected, It wasn't long before adults and elderly began getting it too. Within 2 months, almost 200 people had contracted this disease, with over half of them dead. The medics and clerics of the city have tried fruitlessly to find a cure, until one of them found a very, very old book describing a very similar disease in a nearby town that had managed to create a cure. The mayor has called for any able-bodied warriors of the city to gather and aid in the city's small militia in obtaining and transporting this cure to save the city. The mayor has offered money, positions of power, and rare magical items to those willing to help. All right. So on the morning of this journey, this expedition that is going out, all of you awake at your various homes or places that you live, and the expedition is supposed to meet all together in front of the bridge on the city side. When you get there, there is already a huge gathering of people, probably about 50 or so, already there, kind of crowding the area. So as your characters show up, you are all kind of towards the back, as you see a couple heads of the guards. Not heads of the guard. You see a couple of the different guard captains kind of up front, trying to figure out some way to organize this huge group of people. As you're kind of waiting in the back here, how about we go through real quick and have you guys describe your characters to each other?
Who's going first?
Sorry.
You okay?
Yeah.
Trix, would you mind starting? Just, I figure you probably came in a bit before this group got started and kind of have watched it grow to such a huge amount.
Okay. He's a black tabby with a long fluffy tail. It's about 5 foot. Not the tallest. What are these called again?
Tabaxi.
Tabaxis.
Thank you.
Not tabbies. That's Fly
You can say
Rancher.
cat boys.
And cat boys.
We'll expect cat
Well,
boys.
be a tabby.
They are not cat boys. They're boy cats. Okay, there's a big solid
Cat
difference.
men.
Okay.
It's a tabaxi, but like he looks like a black tabby cat.
Yeah, it has tabby patterns.
Mhm.
Mostly black, has some gray, some white fur. He's probably mid-20s, early 30s. No one really knows he doesn't stay in town for too long. He has a bow strapped around his back, his arrows nicely neat, organized, and he has a ball of yarn in his hand that he fiddles with as he kind of walks up and like looks at the crowd. He stays back. He doesn't like crowds much. And kind of just like gives space, does a little pacing back and forth, and makes fun of some few people because they're just townsfolk. They want all this gold, this fortune and fame, but they don't know the right side of a sword. And he's just kind of looking at them like these people are in it for the wrong reasons.
A lot of these people don't look. There's a mix of people who look prepared, like people who, there's a mix of people who look well prepared, who look like they're, usually mercenaries or something like that. And then there's another group that basically looks extremely underprepared, but very determined. They're kind of like mixing within each other. You can kind of, it's very easy looking at the crowd to pinpoint why people are here.
Ew.
Let's go with Chris. I assume your character probably would have tried to get in here pretty early, right?
That or marched with whenever the guards were actually here. I'm gonna be organizing people as best as I can. I'm 3'11".
They tell you to They point you to the back and tell you just to make sure stragglers keep up.
Yeah, okay. She'd give a salute and head to it. The 3'11", goblin, shield on her back, strapped, almost bigger than her, but not too much, and a very about her size sword next to her. She carries around, and basic basic chainmail armor, uh kind of whitish pink hair, uh and is give the weirdest thing is she does not have a standard issue hat. It looks like her hat is kind of like beaten up a little bit, very old, has a lot of dents in it, uh and it's one of those saucer hats rather than like a full helm that goes over the head.
Yeah, it's not the proper guard uniform.
Mm-hmm.
I believe they're called kettle helms.
Is it called a kettle helm?
I'm not certain. But it might be.
Oh, that's silly. It seems really bad to boil tea in.
It probably would be.
Wow.
I know, that was a very
was-
bad joke.
I
I'll
was
take
thinking-
off 10
That was
HP
pretty
from the big
good.
bad for that.
Jesus.
I was thinking kettle popcorn, honestly. Like I was gonna put it into the, put the seeds in. Anyways, and she's probably running up at the back. Everybody line up, please, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not that hard. Let's get it going. Come on. Hey, no, get back in the line. Get back into the line, please. Back into the line. Thank you. It is not that hard. Let's get it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A lot of these people are kind of like looking back, looking down at you and noticing you're not wearing the guard uniform and just completely ignoring you.
It's like you're a sheepdog.
I was thinking like a little Pomeranian.
Anybody that gives me shit, I'm just gonna walk over and just start and sigh and pull out a little notebook and just start writing.
Sure,
It is a small community, right? It's a very
oh
small
yeah,
community.
yeah.
Yeah. Like I probably know everybody's names and everything, and I'm just like, all right, Gary. Let me just.
Yeah, and
This
especially
is your third offense. Let me just. I'll see you in the courthouse.
he takes the note, looks at you. Probably won't. Judge got it.
Oh,
I'll see you in the courthouse. And she'll go to the next person. Name, please. Let me get everybody's names.
Yeah, so you go around kind of harassing these people. I will say for the ones that don't live in the town, they have been here a while.
Mm-hmm.
Just, the town's basically been on isolation.
Mm-hmm.
Uh
I got names for everybody. Don't worry.
In fact, you probably notice as one of the gentlemen comes up that he's not from here, but he's definitely someone you would have taken notice of. Fob, would
no.
you like to describe your character?
Oh,
Hello.
buddy.
I'm Colonel Mustard. I look like Colonel Mustard.
God damn it.
I'm a big, barrel-chested man, and I'm Colonel Mustard.
What is your
Hi.
name?
My name is Theodore Wilmot Piping Porpington the Fourth. Thank you. And I would like to pass by this small goblin woman and go to someone who actually looks like they're in charge.
Mr. Forth, sir, could you get back in line, please? Mr. Forth,
And I keep
implore
going.
you.
And it's
I
not
implore
even
you. I'm like running
zero
behind him.
shit.
I'm running
I will
behind him.
say,
Absolutely
it
no
is a
fucks.
pretty solid mass of people, and most of the people that seems like you would want to talk to are up front.
I
but
will
you're
push my way to the front. I'm an important person, and only unimportant people would wait back here.
Wow.
Excuse me, Mr. Fourth, sir. Mr. Fourth, sir, could you please get to the back of the line,
Yes.
please?
I'm sorry. And who are you?
I, my name is Easy. I need you to get
Easy?
to the back
That's
of the
not a
back.
name.
Move back, please,
If
sir.
I
You
could
are.
tell you, my name is Theodore Wilmot Piping Poppington the Fourth.
Okay,
You
Mr.
just
Fourth.
wanna
Now,
say
do you
this, but
do
it
you
this is
hear the
very-
difference between
No,
our
this
two
is very
names?
important. As
That is
he
a
says,
name.
as Sir Theodore, whatever his face says the name, you see
Theodore
popping.
Wilmot Piping Poppington the Fourth.
Yep,
Thank
you see a small Kenku pop over his shoulder, and as he says his name, a kazoo emerges.
Yes.
You're
Thank
gonna
you,
make me
Bert.
choke on my pizza. Oh my god.
Are you from here or no?
No.
No, not you. The Kenku that just.
Do you
No.
are you asking me that in character?
No. I'm asking.
No.
I'm asking you that out of character because I know pretty much the
No.
entire town.
I was found and adopted by Sir Theodore. What's his face?
This bird announces my presence
so
as I am,
sorry.
of course, a very important person. Think of them as my page. Now, to the front, bird. Thank you.
Mr. Fourth, sir, please, could you please move back to your proper place in line? That would be very much appreciated. Or I am
I'm-
gonna have to write you a ticket. It will
I will
cost you
continue-
1 gold.
I will continue to try to go to the front of the line, please.
Roll me an athletics.
Hell yes.
I pull out my my notebook and just start writing, you know.
Test.
Okay, you start shoving your way through, which does work. But eventually you get some of like the mercenaries who like kind of square up to you.
Ah,
gonna-
gentlemen, hello. Theodore Wilmot Piping Poppington the Fourth. How do you do? And I extend out a hand. To the biggest, most burly looking
hang
one.
on. I lost the page. There we go.
Thank you,
Are-
bird.
Are you wearing a hat?
Me?
Yes.
No. Well, yes, I have my safari hat on.
My god.
One of
Give
them
a
grabs
helm.
it and throws it like a frisbee back.
Sir, that was most gauche. And I punch him in the face.
Oh, what?
Fucking
I-
slammed in the
Whoa!
face.
I considered
Whoa!
going into a rage, but I didn't.
Sir, let us calm down, please, sir. Let us
I've already
calm
punched the
down.
man.
No, she's
Yeah,
she
roll,
has moved in
roll
front
an
of it.
attack. It's an
I-
unarmed strike, so just roll a strength.
Okay. Does that just mean click?
Not
my strength
everyone's
button?
even been introduced.
I'm sorry. You
No,
did
this
this
is
to me.
great. Okay, that hits. You got punch it
How do I
squarely in
roll
the
damage?
face.
This is wild.
It's 1 plus your strength modifier.
Perfect. So this man's hurt for 5.
Hey
Jesus.
Bob. Remember how it's like, wow, like it's so exciting. Get to play D&D with my friends today. It's gonna
Uh-huh.
be great.
Uh-huh.
And now your first impression
Nah,
is just
punch your
punching a
motherfucker in
man.
the face. Do it. Fuck yeah.
Thank you. I
Serves
just
it.
did. Fuck this guy. He threw my hat.
Excuse me, Mr.
Sir,
Fourth, sir,
that
Mr.
hat was my father's, and
Mr.
my
Fourth,
father's father's,
Mr. Fourth,
and his
sir,
father's
So
before
you
him.
punch this guy like right in the nose. His nose starts bleeding. His head like snaps back with it. He almost falls over. The guys look like they're about to fucking get in a brawl when another one of the guards comes over. Izzy, you recognize him. This is Guard Wilford. He is not an imposing man.
Oh,
But
good.
he kind of gets in between you two and he says, now, no fighting, please. This is all for the greater
Aw.
good.
Guard Master Wilford, sir, get permission to escalate this to a level 2 offense and therefore take proper measures.
What does level 2 again?
There has been an altercation between these two gentlemen. I wish to take proper measures.
Yeah, those measures are uh uh
Mr.
well,
And
I,
she'll hold up a hand. She'll hold up a hand. Mr. Fourth, sir. Mr. Fourth, sir. I understand your complaints. I'm going to ask you to do two things for me. I will retrieve the hat that you have just lost. If
Oh,
you will
I'm
just
so sorry.
stand to the
Were you
side.
speaking to me, small one?
Oh my god.
My name is not Fourth. My name is Theodore Wilmot Piping Porpington the Fourth. I
Okay,
understand your
excuse me.
confusion.
I apologize, Mr. Theodore Wilmot Porpington the Fourth, sir.
That's
Could you
correct.
could you please stand to the side? I will retrieve your hat post haste, and we will settle this in a very civilized manner, if you please.
I believe the gentleman in front of me and I were about to settle this in a very civilized manner.
No,
In
it
fact,
is not civilized, sir. Could you please step to the side? Please just step to the side, sir.
as this is going on, Jamie, can
Already
you describe
constructed.
your character coming up on the scene?
Thank you so much, because I was about to say, like, as they were about to, like, fight, there would have been, like, a very, like, subtle, but very, like, contagious, just fight, 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 fight. As my guy's
I
just
love
kind
it.
of sitting on the edge of the bridge, like, watching this,
you guys
and
are a
had
bit
started
farther from the
this.
bridge.
Okay.
Sorry, you guys are a bit away from
Away
the bridge.
Okay. He's probably sitting on a fucking rock then or something high up.
Yeah, no,
Just, like,
Somewhere
watching.
Suitably ominous.
Yeah. And he was the one that started spreading, like, the fight chant, and it's grown to the point where it's, like, almost overwhelming.
Yes.
And he's just watching this whole thing and just pure amusement, just like, does he have a flute? What does he have? Hold on. He has a lute. Playing on his lute. Just pure amusement. He has, like, a hood up. He has, like, this really weird, like, kind of terrifying, like, skull mask on. Like,
I was just thinking the lute, like the first song that came in my mind for it was the Black Parade.
yes, 100%. He's just kind of sitting there watching everyone, just kind of, like, seemingly amusing. You can't really see a lot of his facial features. The only thing that you can really see is, like, one of his eyes. He's wearing, like, what looks like scholar robes, but they seem to be personalized. His touch, the sleeves are ripped off, and it's, like, black now, and he has a bunch of, like, belts on.
Most of them don't do anything.
Most of them don't do anything, and he's just kind of watching in, like, pure amusement.
Mr. Fourth, sir, I am going to have to ask you please step aside, or I will have to force my hand and make you move, sir.
I look to the other person that looks just slightly more in charge.
Wilfred's like, we need to put the priority in the expedition.
Fight!
If you could please return to the back.
Punch
And-
him!
If you all could go to the front and just stay far away.
Excellent.
God.
I shall go to the front. Thank you. And I
Thank you for moving to the side, sir. I appreciate it. Now, if you could take this paper, please.
what is written on the paper?
It is a ticket involved that has written harassment, physical altercation, refusal to listen to traffic officers.
Traffic officers?
I take it, I look at it.
Refusal to obey proper protocol during crisis. You know, just a whole list of things.
I happily take it, I read it, I give a big smile, crumple it up, and throw it over the bridge.
Don't
and as
worry,
a
sir. I
retort-
have my copy here. If you would please make sure you are here on this day, I won't have to hunt you down and take you to the court. Thank you, sir. And she
As a retort, you see the little Kanku stick its tongue out at you and put its kazoo in its mouth and say,
and say,
I love this. I love this so
Like-
much.
And
This brings me so much joy.
She begins charging off, trying to get
Wait.
more people into order because now there's
do-
fighting.
Do you have my hat?
No,
I,
it's
Sir,
in the
I
back.
already said that I was going to go acquire it at the earliest convenience. It is
Be
not
quick about
convenient.
it now, then. Thank you.
I was not finished, sir. It is not convenient at this time. I need to get these people prepared, and then I will immediately see to your hat. Thank you, sir.
I walk over to
collected
the
it.
hat and I pick it up, and I take my hood off. I put it on. So I kind of look at it like, kind of.
All right, that's fair. Alicia, I have a
Yes.
question just for
Mhm.
God.
Mhm.
Can I make a mental note of the man that threw my hat, please?
Sure.
Of like what they looked like?
Sure.
Do you have a
He
hit
looks-
list
Excellent.
already?
He looks
no.
like.
That man dies horribly. That man dies the worst
Wow.
death.
Okay. He looks like if you took a potato and put it on top of a cauliflower.
Nice.
it's a great description for a man.
So he's already dead inside, but now I just want to make his outside the same way.
Possibly. Officer Wilford's like, sir, I do need you to stay back here. We don't want everyone trying to rush up and crowd the bridge as we go over it. We don't want anyone to get pushed off.
Very well.
Thank you.
I suppose I will stay here and be an important person at the back by providing assistance in this way.
You know what they say, all the important people are in the back.
Exactly. It's incredibly gauche to be pressing along at the front. I shall stride at a leisurely
Who would do
pace.
that?
Thank you very much, sir. If you excuse me, there's a heckler, and I don't really care for that. And
I'm actually going over the heckler right now.
before you do,
Mhm.
Noah,
Oh yes, I'm also here.
would you please describe your character for everyone
Noah,
as they
I'm
have
so sorry.
witnessed this scene?
Yeah, I was trying to pick up his hat for like 5 minutes, but that's okay.
Oh,
It's
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
Things were happening. Kayla is a short, not quite human woman. She has like not quite tan, but like a little yellowish skin that is covered in like little scars that like glow a little bit, and she has glowing golden eyes, auburn hair that goes down past her like thighs, and she is heavily laden with just a great big pack, and that she looks like she's struggling to hold. And it looks like all of the wares that she had left in her general store, which she's well known for being not particularly successful in recent times, after some family tragedies, and she has like a great big walking stick that she's like holding herself up on, and she's watching with some horror at this very rowdy and kind of violent crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's wearing the short pants and the like halter thing that she's wearing in the image that you drew for me. Thank you, long ago. And over that she wears like a loose robe, so that she may have access to her spellcasting focuses. And yeah, she's not doing anything particular. She's waiting for instructions and following them, which seems impossible for everyone else, but that's okay.
Yeah. Most people, kind of, like I said, are a little bit ignoring the small goblin running around yelling at them. A couple people do follow. There's like a rather a rather well-armored furlbog that also kind of follows the instructions as best as he can. He seems rather nervous. A couple other people that at least seem to pay attention to you. As this group is kind of forming, you see as a man on a horse rides up to the front. I almost said Nadinia, and it's not fucking Nadinia. You're not Nadinia.
Easy?
Easy, yes. Sorry, I had to switch over to the screen with everyone's names. Actually, if people could put that down at the bottom, that'd be really helpful for me, think.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Change your name and display name and cog in the right. The options tab.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So Easy, you notice the man who is going up. This is the second command for the guard. You have not seen your father anywhere. So he rides up to the front.
Do I know he's okay though, or no? The last time I've seen him.
Last time you heard, he was the one planning this whole thing.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you see this man go up to the front, and he's a pretty stout-looking dwarf, but he kind of gets up on his horse, and he starts shouting. None of you can hear him. You are just too far away in a large crowd. You can kind of barely hear him as he's going. And you can see a lot of people seem kind of awkward because this is apparently, it sounds like he's trying to address the whole group. Eventually, about partway through his speech, someone must have cast something on him, and you suddenly hear his voice boom much, much louder.
There's a lot of feedback. It's terrible.
Yeah. And it says, "Listen, I wasn't hired for stringing together pretty words. The plan is we march out, get out of the mountains, fight any ruffians or whippersnappers in our way, get the cure, then come back. You are all here to make sure we accomplish that goal as quickly as possible. Do anything to slow down or impede that mission, and you'll be left behind. I have a granddaughter in the early stages, and I'm going to make sure she is the first one to get this cure. Now let's head out." And he turns his horse towards the bridge, and the first people start walking across. There's a bit of a the guards are kind of keeping people back a bit, making sure they go. They just don't want it to get too crowded and anyone to get pushed over the bridge. The bridge itself is a very incredible marvel. Like I said, it's made out of crystal with these runes carved into it. And the bridge looks just as nice as the day it was made, because anytime it gets any damage, it repairs itself. If a part breaks off, it basically reforms. So as you see people kind of crossing, people are on the bridge. It's a very long way to get from where the mountain is to the other side. And as you approach the bridge, just before you would step on, you suddenly see the steam, which is supposed to be miles, at least a mile below you, has reached up and...
You said steam. I didn't know if there was a reason for the steam. That's why I was...
The lake around.
A boiling lake.
Yeah, the lake around us is boiling.
Boiling
yeah.
lake. Right. I remember. Okay, cool.
You see the steam, which is supposed to be pretty far down, starts pouring over the sides of the bridge, completely masking it.
Can I start shouting for everybody to get people across quickly, because I would start shouting for captains and things to look out, because that's proper protocol.
Yeah, you start trying to yell to them, there's like a brief moment of kind of panic as people are just unsure of what's going on. And then you guys hear something start to play.
Alone in the dark, my children weep, far from comfort, far from home, lost and trapped and out of reach, here in my forsaken prison.
And after that song ends, you see thousands of ethereal hands shoot out of the dark and mist and grab onto the bridge.
Excuse
you see
me?
them exerting this pressure as the bridge starts to crack and
Everyone
snap.
off the bridge! Everyone off the bridge now!
Doc,
There's
same
this
effect.
loud snap as the bridge crumbles down into the steam and the boiling lake below.
Which side are we on?
You are on the city side.
Okay.
F and chat, boys.
I would like to try and dive for like someone who was falling before they actually plummet.
You're little.
Go ahead, roll me in athletics.
Sure. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to roll twice. 26.
Alright. You grab guard Wilford. He clings onto you desperately, almost kind of like he almost drags you down with him. And he is just screaming and like there are tears in his eyes.
A little help, please!
I rush forward to aid.
Alright. How do you help?
There's a little child trying to hold onto this big man,
Child.
and I would like to help by just like lifting the child or like the man both up.
Yeah. Roll in athletics. Alright. I just
Okay,
wanted
so
to
that's-
make sure your solution wasn't like pushing the man down.
Yes, I would like to aid the child by relieving her of her burden. This man.
Oh my god.
Forever.
Yeah, you just you pick up Izzy and just kind of with the momentum just pull guard Wilford onto the solid ground. He scrambles away from the edge, just panting like horrendously.
Can I like slap him roughly but not meanly, not unkindly?
Oh, like the way
Across
you
the
do to
face.
stop people from panicking.
Yes. Good God, man, get it together.
He just starts,
Ropes! I need ropes!
he just starts crying.
I try again.
He's crying. Don't know what that-
Alicia,
Yes.
can I make some sort of check to like memorize that song? Like all of it? The chords
Just
and
give
everything?
me- yeah, just give me an intelligence check. It's a pretty low DC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you do remember it. If you want, actually, give me 1 second.
I imagine everybody else probably calls her Izzy, but her like her real name is Easy. Cause Goblin. And she's just looking down at like I guess the steam and mist and everything, and it's just like horrified.
Is she close to the edge?
She isn't close to the edge. She's just
Okay.
like She's quite a few feet back because she doesn't want to get grabbed by anything.
If
But
she was close
like,
to the edge, I'd pull you back.
but she is staring at it horrified, like where everybody was essentially.
Sorry, I was trying to find the lyrics, but unfortunately I can't separate them. So I'll give them to you all when we're done.
And she'll slowly get up and then look back at everybody and kind of furrow her brow. Line up, everyone!
All right. The only people who you see left are all of you guys. Amazing. Who could have guessed?
Wow. No one
Wow.
fell? How lucky.
Wowza.
None of you guys. Yeah, it's so weird.
We
and
all
then
died horribly. We're all
There's
new
also
characters.
a group of 4 that survived.
Everyone
Was
else
it
is
the
gone.
man that threw my hat?
No, he died.
Good.
Whoa!
Good.
Wow.
Whoa!
Fuck that guy.
He
So-
died a horrible death of burning to death, burning alive in a boiling lake.
He's lucky he got off that easy. I had worse plans for
Jesus.
him.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jamie.
So it's just the 6 of us and 4 other people.
Yes.
Who are the 4?
The one crying
You
guy.
would actually know them. Chris, let me show you their pictures real quick.
Is it 5 because Wilford?
Yes, 5 now because Wilford is alive.
Does he not count because he's crying and sad?
Possibly.
Solger. Ooh, imp.
I'm Isaiah. Emissa.
That picture
you
looks
know
familiar.
Hey,
That
it's
looks-
Leo!
That looks familiar.
That's
Looks
not
familiar.
Leo. This is actually what the original thing I got the picture for.
Oh. I recognize that art.
Yep, that's Tiffany's art.
Yes,
I
it is.
stole it. You know all of these people. Easy, they're all from the town. Vero is a cleric. Solgar's a paladin. You're not entirely sure what the other 2 do. You think one is a merchant. The other one is some sort of dancer, but yeah. They kind of look around like, holy fuck. Veer kind of walks around between all of you guys. He's like, is everyone okay? Does anyone need healing? Anything at all? I would, no problem at all to help.
Do I see my hat?
Did you not
But-
grab your hat before we
It's on a
started leaving?
cat's head.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
cat
it's on a
hat,
cat's
hat.
head.
Oh.
I think you said the hat on and then covered it with a thing, right?
I took my hood off to put the hat on. Because
Okay.
it's a very outlandish looking hat, and I've never seen something like it before.
You see a cat wearing your hat. A cat in the hat, if one might say.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty good.
Amazing.
I would like to walk up to said cat. Now, hello, sir. That what you have atop your chrome, your head is in fact my own property. Hello, my name is Theodore Wilmot Piping Poppington the Fourth.
The
How
fourth,
do you
yes,
do?
yes. Many people heard you say it. But it's
Did not hear a kazoo though.
Look, he said it very fast, and I
Gotta be on top of your A game. Come on, Marissa.
Come on!
hang on. Fab, I need you to say it again.
My name is Theodore Wilmot Piping Poppington the Fourth. Hello, how do you do?
Slide whistle?
Yes, slide whistle.
That was a kazoo blast : peppy.
Puppy!
and my
Peppy.
eyes
Yeah.
dart to the bird.
Oh, no.
Ah, dinner and a show, it seems. And I slowly take the hat off, like, I believe this is yours. It fits the outlandish outfit you have on.
It is. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm
Mm.
sorry. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
Button.
That's not a name. That's a thing.
I love how it's just the contrast of names right here. It's so good.
You obviously haven't been to the Dreaming Peaks clan before, have you?
I don't know what that is at all.
It's okay. I forgive you this time. But I just go by the name
Wowza.
Button. That's it. Simple.
And then you see the bird kind of glare at you and kind of just like, with all the expression in his eyes, say, and then turn up his beak and like look away, indignant.
I will eat you.
Gross. If you could please leave your sexual escapades for something else.
That's right. Escapades. Second thoughts. Never mind.
As this is happening, I'm going to go over to Kayla and say, do you need assistance, ma'am?
Said man was in shock. And just
Are
like
you all right?
staring at the bridge is destroyed, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I am fine.
Please, set your pack down. Take a breather. I understand you're in shock. Just give yourself a few minutes, and then and I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to Vizimar. Is that how you say it?
Bismar, yeah.
Vizmar.
Yeah.
You know this punk.
Yes, I do. But he's the best. He's the best source of information I got right now.
Yeah, right now he's like strumming on his instrument, and it sounds very familiar to the song that just kind of played as he's like trying to like tweak it.
And I'm gonna lean in slowly, so like not lean in, but like stand next to him
Mm-hmm.
and go, Mr. Barry, we may not see eye to eye all the time, but I need to know what the hell just happened. Do you know what that was?
He does not respond. He keeps going on his loop, and he doesn't pay you any attention.
She grits her teeth.
What a piece of shit.
Vizimar,
He looks down at you.
do you know what that was?
I don't know, Alicia. Do I know what that was? Have I heard any stories or rumors or things?
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah. His eyebrow just kind of like raises slightly as he like thinks.
Do you need something?
You guys need to have a conversation?
No, I'm good.
No.
Would you like to share with the class?
What?
Oh my god.
You did
When?
not mute yourself.
Where?
Right now.
Why?
Yes.
How?
Mm-hmm. Who?
With the button that lets you silence yourself.
There's one of those?
Yeah.
They have that technology?
Uh-huh.
They do.
Damn it.
He thinks for a long minute and then shakes his head.
Damn it. Okay. Vizimar, I'm sorry, I don't know how you say that name. But if you'll help me in this, I'll expunge all your tickets. All of them. And she holds up a entirely different book.
This is your
Yeah. Yeah. Just Vizmar. He blinks at you for like a second. And then tries to grab the book and throw it off the bridge.
No. She just immediately pulls away. No,
Fuck.
gotta help me first.
Fine.
puts it away. Button.
My ears twitch and I look over to Easy. Hmm?
We're gonna have to make a report. You with me on this?
I think you can handle it.
We report to who? The guards are all down there.
My father.
I might as well.
Come, everyone. We need to make our way.
I have a quick question for you, Alicia.
Mhm.
Does this ring any bells to what people did with me and my good divination self?
I'm not following.
The people who did the star divination using the skin. If you remember the background. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, this doesn't necessarily seem to have any ties to that.
Okay. All right.
I was with you people and trying to cut yourselves all the time.
I didn't. Someone else did it.
You did it to your backstory.
That is fair.
Hey, at least Jalen has a reason to.
That backstory's fucked.
I feel attacked for no reason. Alright.
Anyways, I'm gonna make our way to the guardhouse, probably. Wait, did we expend all our guards on this?
Yeah.
What the fuck is
It's a
wrong with us?
pandemic.
It's a pandemic with people dying.
Horribly, gruesomely.
Yes, I get it, but like,
It's also happening in the game.
The reserve guards right now, the few that didn't go, are currently up at City Hall because the guard station has been turned into one of the places for yes.
Yeah, okay, no. We do have reserve guards. Okay, cool. No, I was just making sure we had reserve guards, because I was gonna say
barely any.
Oh no. I mean, I get it, but oh no.
It's like, this is a decently sized town. There's like 10.
Yeah. I'm gonna go, but I do intend to go
You would go
find
up to
my
City
father.
Hall.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So all of you make your way kind of climbing up the mountain to City Hall. There aren't guards kind of blocking the entrance or anything like that. You can just walk right in. There is a very frazzled looking secretary when you walk in, who is just running around. It looks like she's trying to do like 5 jobs at once.
What's her name?
Marissa.
Her name is Penelope.
Marissa.
Wow, Fob.
What?
What race is she?
Penelope is a half elf.
Okay. Penelope?
She jumps and like drops everything that was in her hands.
Rip.
She's like, oh goodness. She like starts fumbling. Oh wait, guess. Hi, how can I help you? Oh, it's just you, Izzy. Your mom's back there. I think she's in the garden right now. I'm sorry. I have to hurry up. And she starts like
she nods and tells I guess any citizens amongst us to relax, stay here. Anybody that's willing to go to talks and wants to give their input on what they saw, follow me.
It sounds as though the important people are following.
Yes,
the
Mr.
small one.
Mr. Porpington, you can come with.
I was just going to come because obviously I am an important person.
Yes, of course, sir. Follow me, please. and I start leading people to
I
Mum.
I think all the four go with you, Wilford as well. What about for you guys? Does everyone go? Do they stay?
Bismarck's going.
I just
I'll
right on
follow
top of
because
Colonel Mustard, so like, yeah.
people who look like they're important are going there, and I want to help.
Okay. Button.
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay.
But
So
are you just chasing your tasty bird like snack? Is this your
No.
new motivation?
Tasty snack, Rebecca.
I said a healthy snack, Rebecca.
Sorry.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm McDonald's.
So confused, but also very interested.
It's so
TikTok.
fine.
I'm so fine.
Of course it is. Sorry.
Would you like to get a healthy snack, Rebecca? I want McDonald's.
I said a healthy snack, Rebecca. So good. Anyways.
Yes. So yep. In the courtyard there is a small garden. That your mom tends to, Chris. Let's see. What was her name? I wrote it down somewhere in my notes.
It's always somewhere.
I know. I found it. Okay. Ivania. So you see Ivania. She is a small, incredibly well put together goblin. She has like a straight buttoned up shirt, this pencil skirt. She's wearing heels. Her hair's pulled back in a tight bun. Lots of grays in it. She's got like a nice pair of like cat-eyed glasses on. Even though she is very small, she walks with like a fierce presence. You see her, she's kind of walking through, looking very, very melancholic, she seems very visibly upset, but the second that she sees all of you, she kind of turns on her heel, and that immediately is replaced with an air of pure professionalism. She examines all of you, and she looks to you, Izzy, and Easy, and she says, report, why are you here and not with the rest of the militia?
She stands at attention, gives a salute, and then gives a full report of everything that happened.
So your mother has very rarely ever broken character,
Mhm.
but this is pure shock and tragedy to her. Like she stops for a second and like almost kind of clutches her heart before kind of taking a moment and trying to regain some composure. She shakes her head, she's like, that was our only hope, and so many lost. She starts, like, she turns a bit and starts tapping her heel, and she looks to the rest of you. She says, is this all that survived?
Yes, ma'am. I lost a lot of friends today, ma'am.
She nods, and you see, for a brief second, you can see just grief. Just pure grief. But she and she turns and faces you and says, I know you all have been through a lot, and I know that what I'm going to ask of you may seem to be too much, but this is all that we have left. When the bridge is destroyed, it will take about 4 weeks for it to fully reform. By that time, everyone here will be dead. This disease is spreading faster than we can hope. There is only one way for us to cut down on that time. I would like to ask for you to try to take the tunnels out.
I will lead them, ma'am.
She nods and she looks all of you. She says, "This is completely voluntary. You are under no obligation to do this. And I wouldn't ask it of you if I thought there was any other way."
First man.
Tunnels? What's this about the tunnels?
Oh, goodness, why'd you bring him? Yes, the tunnels that you have been so eagerly trying to see under the city.
Excellent! Then this shall be a fine adventure after all. I don't have to do that other horse shit that I needed to do in order to get to the tunnels.
No, you do not have to fill out the permits. It is taken care of by the deaths of so many people.
As they say, life finds a way.
She
Life
looks
finds a way.
so upset with you. So upset.
With your permission, ma'am, I would like to purge Mr. Barry's record as well.
That
If this is successful.
That is fine. If you can all do this, you will be heroes. I mean, the expunging of records is a small thing that we can pay.
Looks over at Bismar and nods.
She looks at Button, who I think is the only one that hasn't said anything. The other 4 agree to it.
If there is no town, there is no business. And it's been a while since I've been on what did you call it? An adventure? It sounds fun enough.
A fine adventure.
Saving a village is something I haven't done yet, so.
Thank you. I very much appreciate all of your help. One moment. Let me grab some items to send you out with. It's the least I can do.
Mayor. She is mayor, right? That's what
Yeah.
That's what she's called. Okay. Mayor, if I may, can I speak to the head guard?
You can't.
I can't?
He hasn't stopped coughing enough to be able to speak.
Her head just kind of hangs low. And what about my... And she still can't bring herself to like actually say, her children.
Their fevers haven't broken yet.
See. Then we'll set out at once.
She nods. She comes back just a second later, and she has a kind of a box And she says, this is, well, it is a mixture of magical items that have been, let's just say, taken by the city. You are free to take any of them and use them for the sole purpose of helping the city. And here's the list. Everyone can choose one.
Pet rock.
Ooh.
Well then.
Where? I seize the puppy.
The puppy has been claimed.
I take the bagpipes.
Okay.
Damn it.
I love turns the user invisible as long as he's successfully playing them.
I was looking at the cloak of mistakes, but then I saw the bagpipe and I was like, oh, bagpipe.
I will point out that everyone can still hear you playing the bagpipe. You will just be
Oh, yeah.
invisible.
Uh-huh. I know it's not mechanically great, but I want it.
The conch is just useless.
Take it.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the bagpipes because I have bagpipe proficiency. Fuck you.
God.
Okay, I want the theme song cloak. Like, that's so good. It's not good for stealth though, but that's so good.
I don't think we can stealth at all. Full stop.
I mean, some of us can.
What do you mean? I am incredibly stealthy.
Bullshit. The bad guy be like, hey, who's there? And you're like, I'm Theodore Poppington.
And then Kazoo goes off. Yeah.
No, the kazoo doesn't go off. I said I am Theodore. And then the kazoo will
Disappointed
reluctantly go
that Chris hasn't screamed out the item I thought he would.
off. Is it the glutton's fork?
It's the glutton's fork.
Okay. If it was any other character, I would probably be screeching the glutton's fork.
Screeching.
But this is Izzy we're talking about, so it's either the immovable rod or the alchemy jug, honestly.
Probably something to help save with dying.
That is useful.
I really like the pet rock also. And the robe of vermin. And I really like the conch shell. Like shit, Alicia.
So bad.
How long does it take to get to where we're trying to go? Through the tunnels.
No one knows. No one has been through the tunnels in.
How long does it take normally then?
Across the bridge?
No, like to where we get the cure.
Yeah, that would be if you were to take the bridge across and get there.
Mm-hmm.
That would take about a week.
Okay. Then I will take the alchemy jug.
How big is this bridge?
The bridge itself?
Yeah.
Huge.
Bridge is miles.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, no, we cannot get across it.
Yeah, no, think of like, I want to say like the bridge to Mackinac Island, but I don't think many people know that one.
Afraid not.
I like the Ring of Heroic Landing. You take no fall damage, but you limp. And your speed is halved. It's so funny.
Well, yeah, you know, it does a number on the knees.
Mm-hmm.
But what if you do a 3-point hero landing when you do it?
That's what it does.
No, it just says you land. Like, what if you actually like do the Deadpool like?
Heroic landing.
Heroic landing. Yes, that is the joke.
I'm gonna take the movable rod.
I would like the Ring of Heroic Landing, please.
I knew it!
Mainly, I I definitely want to do that.
You don't want the cloak of mistakes were made?
If I can't have the bagpipes, then the ring shall be
I
mine.
thought you wanted the cloak of accompaniment.
Ooh,
Already
hold
got
please.
a bird.
But the bird only does kazoo. There's so much more. He could have
Yeah.
a full orchestra.
Ooh.
You took the puppy? Noah,
cloak
you're
of
gonna get another
accompaniment.
dog killed. Sorry.
One, it's not a real dog. Two, I'm a druid.
I will be taking the cloak of accompaniment
Okay.
instead.
Chris, did you choose yours?
Yes, I did.
What'd you take?
I went boring and took the alchemy jug.
Okay. I mean, it isn't necessarily boring.
No, it's not. It's definitely not. It can produce mayonnaise. I don't care.
Oh, so you're replacing your Kenku friend with a cloak?
No, not replacing.
replacing.
Accompanying.
Okay, okay.
I'm enhancing my Kenku friend with a cloak.
Friend is also a very strong suggestion for our
You're right.
relationship.
I'm enhancing my Kenku underling with a cloak.
Got it.
Wow.
All right. Everyone's taken their item?
I want the rat one. I want rat
Okay.
friends.
Hey, you gotta test it out, and he starts playing the bagpipes. Just a long.
You do turn invisible.
Great.
And the mayor looks so upset.
And you.
My ears twitch, and I just like turn my head towards where the music's being played. I'm like, oh,
Locked onto it.
my god.
It's nothing there. It's invisible. He starts walking around the room. Same tone, holding it the entire time.
She's like massaging her temples and she's like, please leave as soon as you can for the mission and for my sanity.
You just hear the bagpipes leave the room.
I'm sorry, I was thinking tuba instead. Oh, fucking God. Alright.
You know what? I lie. I would have taken the conch.
You can take the conch.
No. I meant like if I wasn't Izzy.
I can't believe you wouldn't have taken the glutton's pork.
Look. I understand where you're coming from, but I get to keep asking you questions.
Why did you include a DM torture device?
Because you didn't think of it that way.
That is true. I did not think of it that way. Also, I don't know how to use the music thing, and this is upsetting.
The music thing? Like in Roll20?
No, our music thing.
Music bot.
Oh, our music bot. If you send me the link, I can play it.
Yeah, Alex was supposed to teach me,
Bed.
and he didn't.
Yep.
I'm sure it's Alex's fault.
It is Alex's fault. I just said how it is.
I have to let the dog out. She is freaking out right now.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
Children outside.
Disgusting children.
Ew.
Ew.
So I thought Brad Cat would be more problem, but she's just like laying on her side in my windowsill.
Okay.
She's like passed the fuck out.
I mean, that's good.
Cat just hasn't thrown up since we got her the stinky salmon food, so.
Oh, that's good.
Let me know when you want me to play it.
You can start it now, because it's just while you guys are going in there.
Okay.
Can't wait to go into the mine's electric boogaloo and collapse all around us.
Yikes.
I do have Thunderwave.
I like it.
Yeah. Man, you guys sure just said, hey, you know what I want to do? Create the most chaotic fucking characters.
Dude, they're
I
so
ran this by
chaotic.
I'm just a failing business owner, okay?
I'm gonna go back. No, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get the evidence. When I was like, Alicia, I might just only use Kazoo to communicate, and I believe. Let's see what that was. I think your response was very good.
Yeah, no, I fucking love it.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's very, very good.
Yeah,
That was it.
yeah.
Wow.
You know what's fun? I think that the Kenku playing the kazoo is not even close to the most chaotic character.
Nope.
Right? Fabrice.
What?
It may be the insane man.
Insane is a strong and hurtful term.
He's a man of action.
Thank you.
Definitely a person that does things. Yep.
Heroic things.
Of course.
Sure.
I got a quick question about this immovable rod. If I press the button, will it just like float in midair?
Yes.
And won't move?
Yes. It's immovable.
Oh,
If you have two of them, you can indeed climb. Nothing.
I feel like you could climb with just one.
I would not recommend it.
Our friend Morgan, I think she did it when she was playing Vommer. Was playing her Minotaur Barbarian, and she made like a special strap, and had the thing in it.
Oh,
So if she ever
yeah.
fell, she could just hit the button and like stop her in midair.
No, that's good.
Yep.
Oh, Marissa, Fob, did you guys see how Alex's thing's turning out?
Yes.
No.
Oh, I meant to comment. Did I not talk to you about this? Maybe that was in my dream. But it looks so fucking good.
It's in random creative dump, Fob.
It's so fucking good.
Holy shit.
Wait, did I? This is no for real though. Did I not? Did we not speak about it? I thought that I said something about the stars to you, and you were like, "There." Now this is embarrassing.
Sure, it's fine.
That's so fucking rad. I love it.
I think rad is a very good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good word for it.
Thank you, I try.
Pretty radical.
I still think currently that Fee is my favorite.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Alright. Gotta make sure I'm on the right part. Yes. Okay. Alright. So you guys are, well, basically, Izzy, you know where the entrance to the mines are, which would be where eventually the tunnels or lead into the tunnels. You know where this is because you've kept a lot of riffraff out of there. You know, kids like to be cool and go down there. So also Vismar, you know where this is
Okay.
because you're the riffraff that gets kicked out
Yeah.
of the tunnels.
Uh-huh.
So, what would
He
the
has
general,
like 60 tickets.
the
that
general
alone.
public know about this? These mines?
So it is pretty common knowledge that there are supposed to be tunnels running throughout underneath, and that they're supposed to come out somewhere. However, they are completely off limits except for the small areas cleared for mining. They mined the crystal that was used to make the bridge. Other than that, though, no one is allowed down here. Recently, they had just an issue where it was like a couple months ago where some miners actually went missing. So the mines have been shut down since a little bit before the pandemic.
Gee, I wonder how that happened. Okay.
So you head there. You see all like this police tape and signs, off limits. This means you, Vismar. Just a whole bunch of stuff.
Just you specifically.
It's written in Izzy's handwriting.
Yep.
Bismarck, please.
But you head over there, and there is an elevator that will take you down to the lowest floor for the mines.
All right.
So you go ahead in, and you start going down to what it says is floor 14. And this is all of you, so including the other 4. As you guys are traveling down, one of the 4 kind of speak up, and they're like, if we're on such a time crunch, this is Vero. If we're on such a time crunch, do you think it might be a good idea to split up a little bit? Like, at least having 2 groups, that way hopefully at least one of them can get out.
Are these tunnels hard to navigate?
I mean, I would assume so. If they weren't, I don't know why they wouldn't, why they would be off limits.
They are unmapped, right?
Yes, completely unmapped.
Yeah, I'd let everybody know that they are indeed unmapped.
So just in case someone gets lost, we at least have someone who, maybe did find the way out and can get help.
And we'll split up into 2 groups.
Yeah, the PC isn't not the PC.
Yeah, there you go. That sounds good.
Yeah, 6 and 4. Great, even.
Well, it's more like 5 and 4.
Yeah, one's a Kenku.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the subhuman.
Basically, the others seem to kind of know each other a little bit beforehand, so they kind of group up a little bit. Also, none of them seem to really want to take on Theodore.
Fair.
And it does seem like Vismar is scaring at least Vero.
Mm-hmm.
He seems rather uncomfortable around you.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why. It's just a kid, basically. And I'm pretty sure he's like older than me too. How old are you?
I think I made him 22.
Yeah, you're older than me.
No, he's 20.
Yeah, you're older than me.
Yeah, Vero's like 26 and he's still like, no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm only 14. I'm 14 with 12 kids, guys.
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
I mean, goblins live to be like 30 anyways.
Actually, they live pretty long. It's they hit maturity at age 8.
Still,
Stand corrected.
Terrifying.
Why do you think there's so many goblins out there?
They fucking.
They fucking.
All right. So as you guys, the elevator door opens, and there is kind of this long tunnel. You can see evidence of mining. There's different like carts around, pickaxes. You see a couple, uh, kind of like these small spell scrolls. The way the crystal works is if you get it cold, you can actually like chip away and break it and stuff, but once it heats up, that's when it'll like reform and repair itself.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so you see just a couple, small things just kind of scattered about, uh, until eventually you come to a convenient fork in the road.
Convenient.
Mm-hmm.
How convenient.
Splitting left and right. They look to you and say, well, which way do you want to take?
I say right, unless someone has a different reason to say anything else.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, right. It's fine. Whatever.
Okay. They go left, and pretty quickly you don't hear them anymore.
Like that.
Yep, they just instantly died.
They just leave the area and despawn. Quite terrible.
As you guys go ahead down the right one. As you guys continue on, you find like a couple different, like small pockets of areas where there's like more tools and stuff. You see like one that's got like a small table set up with some chairs and like cards and stuff. Everything here looks like it was just abandoned, like dropped and ran. Like you even see like on the table, like half drunken ale and stuff, and like some food it looks like people were eating at the time, which is somehow still good because it's just hardtack. Just food that doesn't ever go bad.
Quote unquote food.
Mm-hmm.
How long ago has the mines been abandoned?
A couple months.
Months? Okay.
Yes. And as you guys are continuing,
I use light, by the way. I keep.
awesome.
light
This area is lit intermittently on the wall, but it does help with some of the more details and stuff. Can I have everyone roll perception checks?
up. Sure.
Perception.
Okay. Or, Noah can just jump in and be like, I see fucking everything, bitches. Okay. All right. Sure. Go ahead. Use up all your nat 20s on this.
Marissa, Bob.
Marisa.
Did I not do the thing?
No.
Fabrice.
Did I not do?
No.
Fabricio.
Sorry, our internet's been wonky the past couple days.
Oh, okay.
I'll try it again.
There it
Did
goes.
that go through?
Yes.
Yay.
Yeah. Fob, can you hear us?
I will go check on Defob.
Yeah, go smack
Bob
him.
is dead.
He might be.
Oh, fuck.
We'll never know.
Whatever killed Fob has taken Marissa too.
Yep, they're both dead.
We got for like 5 seconds.
Both dead?
Both dead.
Yeah.
Do we know why the mines have been abandoned?
Nope.
A
People
couple
disappear.
miners went missing.
Just a minor inconvenience.
Ha ha
Ah,
ha ha.
ha 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 ha.
please. My character sheet won't let me scroll.
There you go. Hello, Fob.
Hi. Welcome back to life.
Sorry.
You're good.
Woo, I'm alive again.
Woo. All right. Kazoo, you are distracted because this tunnel just has like some of the best acoustics for your kazoo. And you are just fucking living it. For everyone else who is not kazoo. I'm
Look,
sorry, Bismarck too.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I was
You are
gonna say at
distracted
12.
you are distracted by the birds kazooing. It's very fun.
He starts like riffing off of her kazoo stuff,
hell yeah.
going back and forth, just echoing down the hallway.
Yeah, you guys are just having a little mini jam session.
It's really good. Like, we'll drop a single. Don't worry about it.
People are dying.
Listen, people are
After
always
that-
dying.
But not down here.
Hey, at least they're not playing Imagine, and that's supposed to help everybody.
Listen, if you want me to, I can just do the song that fucking creepy voice did over and over and over and over again. I'm sure that'll lift moral.
Nobody liked that.
Bismarck would.
So as you guys are like passing one of these like small kind of like pockets that it looks like people were mining in, you almost walk completely past it, but you see a glowing ball of light that is just floating there. It hovers for a moment and then it zooms across across this area into the wall on the other side.
Well, that's not normal.
What's that?
As it does, there's like a small shake, and a couple rocks kind of fall from the side. And for the people who rolled them fucking nat 20s, because y'all are like this, you see what seems to be like a small leather case, partially sticking out of the side of the wall.
Leather case.
Mm-hmm.
Like a case for what?
You can't tell because it's sticking out of the wall and it's still there.
Okay. Approaching cautiously.
Okay. You approach it cautiously.
Does anyone know what this is? She like points at it. No, I imagine not.
No. I am not the smartest boy in the shed.
Oh no, am I the smart one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you're the scholar.
Oh, fuck.
I have
Okay.
16 intelligence actually.
Okay.
Just, you know.
Sure.
Okay.
I go over and inspect it. I don't touch it, but I'm looking at it.
Okay. You are looking at the case. Can you roll me a history?
Yep.
Okay. First, you can tell that this is extremely old. Looking at it, it seems to be almost like a scroll case. It looks like something that someone purposely tried to hide. At least the placement You see part of a sigil on it, but it seems to have been, like, worn away with time.
Did I take identify? I did not. Yeah, he'll grab it.
Okay. Roll me it. No, I'm kidding. You
I was
take
gonna
that.
say.
It is a leather scroll holder, so something that you would hold, different scrolls and papers in.
Mhm.
It looks, like I said, very, very worn down. This thing is extremely old.
He'll kind of walk back to the group while, like, beginning to very carefully open it.
Okay. You open it and kind of look inside. It looks like there is just one very, very thin, almost like see-through sheet of paper rolled up inside.
Vellum.
Okay. I touch it and I go to read it, cause fucking curiosity.
Okay.
Same though.
All right. This is what you find.
A mysterious notice page 1. Huh. This is very old.
Yes. As you were kind of looking at it, this may be one of your primary sources you have been trying so hard to find.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's like reading it as he's walking up to the group, and then he goes, "Oh, what the fuck would you know?"
What is it?
It's a note from our colonizers. People
Did
who...
somebody say colonialism?
My fucking
Oh my god.
Wowza.
Lamau.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I saw an opportunity. And
No,
I
it
took
was
You
so
did.
good.
That was really
It
good.
so good.
Someone say.
Did someone say colonialism?
I haven't heard a single my word though, and I am disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, what's your word?
My word.
Oh, I get it. I
My
get
word.
My goshness.
it. Chris, can you roll me a history?
You are right. Okay.
If
I am the dumbest girl.
Yeah, this looks old. Old as
It's a
fuck.
fucking piece of paper. It doesn't have a ticket or any identifying numbers. It doesn't have any charges on it. I don't care.
Yeah, you kind of are looking at the sigil, like, on it, and you're just looking at it, and looking at it, and looking at it. Man, this paper's old.
does talk about a disease in here, so I wonder if it's the same thing.
The disease.
Alex, are you getting ice cream?
It wouldn't be D&D without it shouldn't have ice cream, even through in spirit.
Mhm.
I was just asking. I saw you go straight for the ice cream.
Last. Anyway,
Yeah, he'll put the note carefully back in the case and put it in his bag.
All right. So you guys continue on. Yeah, I apologize. Alex is. I don't know what he's doing in the kitchen to make as much noise as he needs to.
so loud.
Why did you throw the towel on the ground?
Messy boy.
Why did you get the floor wet? Okay, I'm gonna make it again. All right. All right. So do you guys continue on?
Okay. Yeah, I guess. That's all there is to
I don't see I don't see why not. It's just a piece of paper.
Yep.
Just
All right. As you guys head on, you come to an area that has a hole, and then there's a ladder going down. You see like a whole bunch of minecarts filled with just normal rocks and stuff. You could assume they're probably, excavating for the next area to mine.
And then they died.
Something happened.
Huh.
Who would like to go down the hole first?
I would
I will.
gladly go down the hole first.
I would love it if you didn't, because I'm on your shoulder, my guy.
No,
He's
you gotta
going
speak
down?
through your kazoo.
Who's gonna go down first?
Onward to adventure.
that's the spirit.
Are you gonna let a civilian go down first?
No, I'm not. I said I want to go down first, but his voice is so much more British than mine.
Yikes.
And therefore more important in turn order. Thank you.
Oh my god. Toxic.
While he's giving his grand speech, I'm gonna go down the hole.
All right. You slip down and go down the ladder first. Theodore, you probably notice just as she gets in there that she went first.
I would then follow and being like, yeah, young miss, please.
Oh, woof, 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 woof.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you guys just start going down.
He just consumes his mustache.
After it doesn't take too long to get down into there, but as you are kind of coming down the ladder, your boot goes to step on one of the rungs, and you hear like this loud like crunch.
Is it because of my foot? Because I'm only 41 pounds plus all my equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
It's all that goblin dumpy.
It's my dummy thick metal. I know.
Sure.
So as I like step on the rung, does it like snap? Does my foot go straight immediately through?
No, the rung is solid. Something on it snaps.
Oh.
Like you hear like a crunch.
Kind of
And
pat
you
my
can-
foot.
Yeah, you look and it just dust. Whatever it is you hear kind of fall down a bit.
Can I check to see if there's anything else on the ladder?
Yeah, you look down, and you see a skeleton reaching up, and you stepped on its finger that was grabbing onto one of the rungs.
I think about it for a few moments. Think about the people upstairs. Kick down the skeleton, not saying a word.
Yeah, you kick down the skeleton. It clatters, and you hear it hit something else. and just more kind of clattering noises. Everyone above, you guys can hear this. It's pretty loud.
What was that?
No
I look
worries, it
down
just
to
dropped
see
a
what
few
it
pieces
is.
of equipment.
Well, be more
you-
careful then. This is why I should have gone first.
God.
You get closer to the bottom, and you see about 5 different skeletons. 2 of which looked like they were at the base, and about 3 more looks like they were heading towards the ladder. All of them picked completely clean. They are like stark white.
Nice.
Ooh.
I think I know what did this. But would my character?
I keep
No,
going because
definitely
I see nothing wrong with this.
Okay. So you get off the ladder. Theodore, you get off and you see the skeletons.
I pull out my shield, and I cautiously begin to move forward, keeping an eye out because people are making their. I'm basically taking a defensive posture for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Everyone else is coming down?
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
One second. Kalea. Did I say that wrong?
Kalia?
Kayla?
Kayla.
How is
Kayla.
it? Kayla, sorry.
Okay.
God, my brain fucking died there for a second. I'm sorry. Kayla.
Yes.
You, as you're kind of climbing down the ladder, you feel something kind of like scurry across the back of your neck. What do
Okay.
you do?
I look in the direction it went.
You don't see it. You can feel it like go down your shirt.
Oh. Oh God.
I hate that.
Hmm. Let's check my spell list. Because the spell would definitely not help me here. I think I fall off the ladder onto my pack and scream. That's what I would like to do.
What? Would you have waited to be the last one? What is your order going down this?
Probably second last.
Second to last.
But I guess that depends on who would be the last one.
Yeah, that's a good question. Who would be the last person? Would it be Vismar?
Yeah, probably.
Right.
Or would it be Button?
I think it makes sense for it to be this one. Huh?
I would probably go last since I have
Oh,
some
okay.
guard training.
You both want to be edgy and be last.
I mean, Vismar wants to be last because he's probably still fucking looking around.
That's fair. Well, okay, how about you both are up top trying to be last?
Nice.
Parchment, boulder, shears. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Well, Kayla's climbing down. Kayla, you feel this thing, so you kind of scream and let go of the ladder and fall. Let's see who
I
you...
don't know how far that is, but
Not far. Let's see. 1 is Theodore, 2 is Easy.
Easy.
You hit Easy!
Or easy.
crushed to death.
Too easy.
As you squash her.
Nah.
Neither of you take damage for this. You weren't that high up.
Could I catch?
Roll me a dex save.
A dex save, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I get to use my shield for dex saves. For I am a shield master.
Is it to avoid damage?
Oh.
Oh.
Huh. Yeah, I don't think that's what that is.
You can add your shield's AC bonus to any dex saving throw you make against a spell or other harmful effect that targets only you.
Hey, I mean, she's only targeting me.
Yeah, no, I don't see any issue with it. Go ahead.
Yeah, woo! 8.
Yeah, no, you get squashed.
You know, I got hung up on the harmful effect part, but you know, it's fine. I guess, is there still a thing crawling in my shirt?
Yes.
Okay. I take
Ma'am,
my
if you don't mind.
she's screaming about something in her shirt. And
If you could remove yourself, that would be
You're
much
also among a
appreciated.
bunch of skeletons too.
oh good. I'm so happy that this happened.
Ma'am, could you please begin to cease your panic? I will help you once you remove yourself from my body. Thank you.
I roll off of the goblin. And
I
then
will attempt to extricate whatever is in her shirt.
All
she's
right.
like rolling around on the floor, yeah.
It's not too hard because it is actually rather large. You find a like bright copper spider.
Nice.
I remove the spider, squish it, and then toss it to the side.
You kill it very easily. It's just a spider,
Yep.
and you are
Kinda
all good.
Dust
Other than
my
feeling
hands.
a little itchy.
Dust my hands and move on with life. Go back to my overall general watching of the area while I wait for Edge and McEdgy get down off the ladder.
I pretend I'm not a liability.
Edgy and McEdgy, have you solved your issue?
If I heard somebody screaming and falling, I would probably peer down and see what I can do to help.
You look down. I assume you dropped a light. It is a little dark down there.
Yeah, I still have light. Well,
I also have to light
yeah,
cantrip.
I would have lost light from the screen.
Yeah.
I
I
have
have
it.
dark vision, so I can, depending on how far it is.
Yeah, I think everyone has dark vision anyway.
It's not too far. but
Not
you
me.
can-
Just not you.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm human.
Kankos
I don't
have
think
night eyes.
no Kenkus do not have.
Kenku don't
dark-
either. Yeah.
Yeah, neither
Rip.
does I think Colonel Mustard.
Aw,
Is he
dang.
human? Yeah.
Well,
Great, so everything went pitch
Assuming
black.
Colonel Mustard is a human. Is Colonel Mustard a human?
Yes, he is.
Then yes, you can't see them. Yay.
But yeah, you see her kind of get up. She doesn't seem hurt at all.
I'll make my way down.
I don't find anything, do I?
Around you?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be anything.
No, okay. Yuki. I'll check one last time behind us. See if there is anything like following us or moving, and then go down the ladder.
Roll me a perception.
That's 7.
Nope, you don't see anything.
Go down the ladder.
All right. All right. You go down the ladder. You see the multiple skeletons picked clean. And you see Kayla seeming to get over something that happened. I don't know how to phrase that better. Recovering. Let's say recovering.
Still looking for spiders that aren't there.
Mm-hmm.
What was
They're
that
never there.
ruckus? Are you okay?
Fine. Just fine. It's just a spider.
Just a spider in a cave, never, or a mine shaft, never hurt anyone.
Except for those that carry disease. And looks idly around.
Distress squeaking.
So this area seems to be much more natural. It looks like this was maybe a natural tunnel that they kind of stumbled into. You can still see in the wall, like, different chunks of the crystal that they mined. It's got, like, kind of this, almost like a sea green hint to it. It's very pretty.
Sea foam.
Yeah. And when the light kind of hits it, it becomes very iridescent looking. But you guys see this tunnel kind of leads down a bit, and then there's like this kind of sharp curve. I'm assuming you just go ahead and, head down that way, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
As you head that way, you see another skeleton who is kind of in that corner. They have their hands up, like they were trying to block from something. You can tell just by, there's no clothes and nothing on the actual skeleton other than the bone, like the white bones. But you do see a couple tools by him, so it's very easy to tell that this is one of the miners.
Can I check for like burn marks or anything like that?
Medicine check.
Nice.
So you check real quick the skeleton. You've seen enough taxidermy in your day.
Wow.
Yikes.
My grandfather's grandfather's grandfather fought this bear.
Probably. Or grave robbing, I bet. Yeah. Anyway, so you're kind of looking over this body, and as you kind of look really, really close on it and you kind of feel the bone a bit, you notice these very strange kind of slight abrasions to the bone. Nothing too crazy, just like it's not smooth at all, like it's almost rough, like a little bit like
It's
sandpaper.
been scoured.
Yeah, that's a good way to phrase it. But there's no signs of any type of burn marks or anything like that.
This is distressing, and I share this information with everyone.
How distressed does he seem about it?
Well, you see, when you can't afford for a proper burial, these sorts of things tend to happen to bodies. However, I don't like it.
What?
However, I do not enjoy it at all. Ever.
But it's bad and
not-
I don't like it.
It is not, as people would say, my thing.
Are you implying cannibalism?
Cannibalism is not my thing.
I'm so glad we've drawn that line in the sand.
Yes.
I
yes.
am not a member of the Donner Party.
All right.
Thankfully.
Okay. You turn around that corner, and you kind of come to this very large cavern. You these stalactites up top. And the area here seems to be, there's like these large patches of crystal, and the area seems very thin because you can actually see parts of the lake through the crystal. Like you can see like some of the water kind of swirling behind it. Kind of like almost like a snow globe kind of effect where it's got like that iridescent kind of shimmery feature to it.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be beautiful. It wasn't so fucking terrifying.
Yeah, considering that there's only maybe like a couple feet separating you from a horrible boiling death.
Don't like horrible boiling deaths.
Yeah, I'd put that on like my top 10, like do like non-bucket list, anti-bucket list. But as you are kind of looking around at this area, you see kind of like these strange carvings in the wall. They almost look natural. Like for a second, it takes a minute for your eyes to kind of see the patterns that are kind of weaved within them. And you can hear this kind of like dripping noise as if some of the water from the lake was like dripping down. And as you are looking at this, Jamie, can you stop the music? I don't know how to do that.
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
As you are kind of looking around, you see these shapes, these kind of carvings slowly start to move and morph until they become these horrible smiling and screaming faces. And as that goes, you hear another part.
Lost to time, lost to man, brought to ruin in their trust, torn away from those they love. Here in my treacherous prison.
And as that last note fades out, there's this kind of shaking, and the stalactites start falling down from the ceiling, nearly crashing into you.
I don't
What
like
do you do?
that.
Is there another exit?
You turn behind and you do see almost like a crack, but it does seem to lead to another tunnel.
I just point to it and like yell, "Go!"
Running time.
I also run.
Onward, my beautiful
Time to
mustard
run.
steed.
All right, you all run in, kind of squeeze your way through the crack as the last of those stalactites come raining down, nearly pinning the last of you, but you manage to kind of squeeze through. As you look around, you see that you are in another tunnel, but this isn't at all like the tunnels you came through. You're looking around and you see actual floor, like bricks or tile kind of floor that leads back. You see like solid walls that actually have like columns to help keep it up. You see like rooms and doors. This is not a tunnel. This is a hallway.
And how good a shape is it in?
Extremely old. You see like spider web, like cobwebs, and just tons of dust. But it looks like it was solidly made. Like whenever it was made, they put a lot of time and effort into this.
Wonder if our ancestors made this, or if it wasn't them.
Vismar takes out a notebook from his bag and starts writing down the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, just slowly piecing together the song.
Looking down this hallway, you can see it goes down, and then there's like a sharp right turn. As you continue down and get there, you see a couple. There's 2 doors at the end of here. One of the doors is the door itself is like no longer attached. It's basically hanging off. And if you just glance in there, you see a very large cage, like metal cage, that is there are bones in there of some enormous thing that seemed to have died a long, long time ago.
Okay.
So, okay if I start the music again?
Yes, sorry. Go for it. The other door is a large stone door that seems to be shut rather tightly.
Do you want me and Colonel Mustard to try to barge down the door?
Maybe
Pretty
we
strong.
should investigate our open path first.
May I suggest a more subtle route when it comes to those doors?
Ew, subtle.
This is no longer the caves. This is something we've never seen or been. We don't know what's behind that door. But I'm just an adventurer. Do what you think is
I
best.
will agree to the plan.
What is your subtle approach?
Not to bust down any doors.
Oh, yes, of course, yes. Maybe going through the door that's open would be more prudent.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you guys go in there. Along with the large cage with the bones you saw before, you see a couple smaller ones. Again, also filled with very long dead bones of different creatures and stuff. At the very end of the room, you see a large, almost tank, that seems to have been broken. There's like a huge hole in it, and whatever was in there is long gone.
Oh, fuck.
It's fine. It's fine.
Do I have any idea what kind of bones these are? Question mark.
Roll me an animal handling.
Well,
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Okay, you kind of look at the bones real quick, and just based off of like some basic structure, you get kind of an idea for some of them. It looks like a lot of them were either beasts or monsters of the area, like the region. The incredibly large one That one you think was a polar owl bear.
Oh.
Polar owl bear.
Mm-hmm.
The worst kind of owl mixed with the most dangerous kind of bear.
Yep.
The other ones just seem to be other, like, you can't tell too much. One seemed to have been maybe a mountain lion at some point. Maybe a couple goats. Nothing too monstrous per se.
Okay.
Now, are those polar owl bears, are they native to this region? Would I know that?
Yeah, they are native. They are extremely dangerous. They usually only live at like the tops, near the tops of mountains where it's extremely cold. You don't fuck with one on your own. Let's go with that.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't have to worry. This one is very dead. Picked clean, one might say.
See, that's the other. That's why I'm worrying though.
Do I see any other sign of any other animal? Maybe claws or scratches in the ground or anything like that? Was there some kind of fight
Nope.
that happened here?
Nope.
That's even more horrifying. But I don't think we have much of a choice except keep going forward.
Now,
Yep.
does the bear, not bear, does the door look like it was broken through by an animal? Say a polar owl bear?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I will tell you, for the glass container, the tank, because of the way it broke, you can tell that it was something escaping from the inside out.
We're not alone. This is fun.
And it was like normal water, not like some other. Is it like dry now, or is it still like wet?
For what water?
The container that the thing broke out of.
I mean, there's no...
There
you
wasn't
can't
water?
tell if you can't tell if it was full of water or what it was. It is bone dry now.
Bone dry. Okay, got it. Making sure.
No detectable moisture. Okay. Where to go from here?
Open the other door.
Yeah.
Opening the next door.
Alright, it seems to be jammed a bit.
Can I try to pick it?
Not that jammed, like physically jammed. It's not locked.
Okay.
Alright, Colonel Mustard. Let's see what you got.
I hop off of Colonel Mustard's shoulder.
And I pat my shoulder like, I'll keep you safe.
You
Oh,
talked
shit.
about eating him!
With a very wry smile, very toothy grin.
Cheshire ass.
I think that was stranger danger.
Absolutely
Alright,
fucking was.
charging.
Fob,
Yes,
you're not responding.
I'm sorry.
You're Colonel a mustard bastard.
My what?
You're Colonel's mustard bastard. You heard her.
Colonel Mustard.
Porpington.
I don't
Porpington,
understand.
can we... Porpington, let us charge down this door together.
Are we breaking down?
Yes.
Breaking down a door?
I see you're following along. Seamlessly.
Finally, something! And I go and I break down a door.
Alright, both of you roll athletics. I like to imagine that at that moment, Theodore was having, like, a war PTSD.
Just standing there like,
I had 1,000-yard stare.
Hey!
Ugh.
You guys
Nice.
run
Alright.
So I
into
run.
the door.
Nice.
and I get a small concussion.
Sure.
I look at the door, sigh, very well, and I will get big.
Oh,
What?
Okay.
I am gonna get bigger.
Dwarf. It's always small characters that go for this fucking class, I swear.
Bigger. Bigger.
Always.
Yeah. Because it's the small ones always feel like they need to have big strength.
Actually, no. This technique has been passed down from generation to generation.
Generation
That
of
is something
goblins.
that I can respect.
All right, go ahead and roll again.
Strong. 14.
Oh, that was just the DCs.
Wow.
You managed
You
to,
beat a
like,
door.
shove into it, and you hear. You shove into it, and you manage to push what was ever blocking it. As you do, Kazoo and Buttons, both of you feel something. Kazoo, there's something that just scuttled over your foot.
I eat it.
And what'd you say?
I eat it.
I eat it because I'm a bird.
Okay, you peck at it and go to eat it. It is a copper spider that you just eat.
Yum.
And Buttons, you feel something crawl up your leg.
I brush that shit off.
You go to brush it and you feel like a sharp bite.
Cool.
I bet.
You look at your hand and you are bleeding. It actually got a small chunk of you.
Son of a bitch.
A 1 damage chunk?
Yeah. As you guys kind of open the store and shine your light on it, you see an enormous spider. This spider is crammed into this room. This spider is about the size of a bus. And it is on its back with its
Jesus.
legs kind of splayed up. You know how spiders do when they die?
Mm-hmm. And they curl into themselves.
Aw,
Yeah.
damn it. I thought I was gonna get a cool spider friend.
No cool spider friend, unfortunately.
But as you kind of, push the door open, you kind of, push this corpse of the spider to kind of make room for you to move in. You suddenly see the spider start to crack in half. As
What?
Millions of baby spiders.
of these little
Yep.
copper baby spiders start pouring out of it.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Grind with tidal wave.
Burn it with fire.
How okay, so it's a bus size.
Mm-hmm.
Buses are 10 feet wide, right?
Yes.
Sure.
Does it seem to be a shell, or does it seem to be an actual spider?
This was a spider at one point. It's dead now.
I see the wave of spiders and I counter with my own wave of conjured water
Okay.
as I trace the constellation of a chalice of water on my back and open the scars and glowing golden blood flows out.
All right. You hit them with this tidal wave, kind of pushing the body back and the small spiders as much as you can. You see that they are definitely thrown off, and you think you may have killed some of them. Well, I mean, have you ever tried to rinse a spider away, and no matter how many
Yeah.
times you do, it just crawls back out.
Mhm.
See, I haven't had that problem actually. Maybe
I
the spiders
have.
here aren't that robust. They've
But
always
it
died when I
seems
tried it. So.
the spiders are stunned and pushed back, but they have not stopped coming out. Can I have someone else roll a perception?
I mean, I was told that I was the stealing, not the seeing, so it shouldn't be me.
You can roll. You can roll if you want.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I
That's fine.
rolled, but it's bad.
That's fine.
Maybe our cat man can do it.
She
He's
said
good at perceiving.
just one person, but I can roll too.
No, I'm sorry. I meant can other people roll, please? Thank you. Thank you.
Too busy trying to
Thank
switch spiders.
God.
Button, easy. You guys see kind of like from the corner of your eye, down that hallway where that sharp turn was, there is another one of these glowing lights. You watch it hover for a second, and it flies straight through the wall that's right there at that corner.
Another one of those glowing lights over there, away from the spiders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Opposite direction.
Yep.
I
I'm not
think.
saying I hate spiders, but we should go that way.
Bismarck starts like immediately walking in that direction.
I say I do hate spiders. I wish they would all die.
Hey, that's kind of rude to the spiders.
Well, look like I give a shit.
So you guys are just like casually walking down, like chatting.
Someone try to shut
Not
that door as
casually.
well.
I've got my shields up the entire time.
Good.
There has been nothing casual about the way she's been moving. She is making sure that nothing bad is happening.
So you guys start like moving down. The spiders are starting to regain their composure a bit from the tidal wave and getting pushed back, and they are now heading in your guys' directions.
Alright, let's see if that third level spell
Shut
was
that
worth
door.
it. Run away.
Are you running away?
Running?
Alright, you guys are running down the hallway. You get to the corner. What do you do?
I'm looking for a scroll case.
Roll me a perception.
He's a one-track mind right now.
Nice.
So you're looking around for the scroll case, which you do not see, but as you're looking at one of the walls, you notice that there's like this very nice border around most of the hallways, but when it gets to this side of the wall, the design of the border changes, and it looks more like runes instead of the border that's around the rest of it.
Like arcane runes?
Yes.
Can I try to figure out what they mean?
Mm-hmm. Arcana.
Arcana.
Are the spiders still following us?
Yes. You
Yeah,
guys
you
watch
shut that
as
door.
Bismar, comes over to the side. You close the door, which does slow them down, but you see them pouring out through, like, small cracks and stuff.
I pull out a torch
Mm-hmm.
and wave it at them. Does it distract them or dissuade them?
We tried water, let's try fire.
You start waving this fire in front of them that reflects off their copper bodies. It seems to anger them as they start trying to attack you.
Nice.
Wait, yeah.
Distraction, thanks.
Bird. You ate one. Did it taste like metal?
It did not.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's so good.
That's really, really fun.
It's so funny.
It's not great.
It didn't taste good though. It had
Yeah.
like almost a coppery blood taste to it.
Hate it.
As you are looking at the runes, you can tell that these are the runes for illusion and deception.
Oh no.
Lies and deception?
Illusion and
Illusion.
deception.
Illusion and deception.
Kind of.
Okay, I keep that in mind and go inside.
Go inside what?
Is there a door? It's the hallway.
No,
Wait,
it's a wall.
it's a wall. Okay, I try to put my hand through the wall.
It goes through.
Would he just grabs someone by the back of the shirt without saying anything and just yanks them through the wall with them?
All right, you yank the. Who do you grab?
Who would be the closest to me? Who'd be at the front?
I'd assume Button.
Sure.
Hates buttons.
Sure, I grab Button by like the collar of his neck, of like the back of his shirt, and just yanks him through the wall with him.
All right, you yank him through, and you immediately fall.
Cool.
What
You brought someone.
is this?
This was a great idea.
Uh-huh.
You guys see a rope dangling down. You can attempt a dex save to try to grab it.
Yeah, I don't fly, so yep. Dex check.
Save.
Save. Cool.
I'll use dex save.
That's a 13. Why am I rolling like
grab it.
shit?
Button, you do grab onto it.
Goodbye.
Can I try to reach down and grab onto this bar?
I'm gonna say no because he surprised you.
Yeah.
Bye, bitch.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, the rest of you guys, you watched as Vismar and Button.
I did not.
went
I'm
through
trying
the-
to keep the spiders back.
Most of you saw them go through the wall and disappear.
Yeah, there was probably like a yelp of surprise as he fell, so.
No, they seem in trouble. I guess, instead of continuing to run away, Kayla will try to come to their aid.
I mean,
Because-
it's still away from the spiders.
Yeah,
Do you go through the wall?
yes.
Alright, you immediately fall.
Fuck.
Give me a dex save.
Sure thing, buddy.
Do
See
we
her?
do we hear them falling?
I mean, they
You hear Kayla falling as she starts to go right past you.
Can I try to grab her?
Sure. That is a dex save and then an athletics.
Not good.
No. You
I
try.
missed.
You get like part of the bag, but then it's just too much weight, and you have to basically let go, or else get yanked down with her.
Yeah, bye.
We're so good at this, guys.
I got the rope. I'm great.
Theodore, Kazoo, and Easy. You guys are still there. The swarm of spiders are descending on you. Chris, I am going to need a con save.
On say
Mm-hmm.
12.
No. You take 5 piercing damage as
Ow.
they start eating you,
Oh.
crawling
Ow.
into your armor and like trying to eat you.
That's what it was. This is the thing that's picking the things clean. It's spiders.
I have a question, hypothetically speaking.
Mm-hmm.
We're being swarmed by spiders, yeah.
Yeah, by millions of spiders and an
Uh-huh.
awful wave of
Mhm.
organic terror.
Yeah. If I were to hypothetically throw down a cool cloak I just got and unleash a swarm of rats, would the rats perhaps eat? It does say person closest, but if it's a tidal wave of spiders, I think rats like eating spiders.
I want you
So-
to let me know if you think a swarm of rats would win against millions and millions of spiders.
Do
Would
I
they
think they
try?
would win? No. Would it buy us time to get our shit together? Maybe.
Maybe you will lose the cloak though.
Oh, see. See, I do want. No, never mind.
All right, Theodore, Kazoo, you guys saw them jump through. Kayla, or not Kayla, Izzy, you are getting just attacked. They're in your armor and trying to eat you from the inside out.
Can I jump through the illusory wall, but also grab my tiny little companion
Mm-hmm.
and
I would say
try
you probably
to?
just run through because you don't know it's a hole.
No, I think I figured that out because I hear people
Oh, from the
falling.
screaming? Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
But like, so I think I'd just go for the jump, but I'm wondering if I can like grab a goblin and give him a quick shake to like try to get all the spiders out.
Grab a goblin.
Just grab a goblin, give him a shake.
You could definitely probably pull her through.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Izzy, you are grabbed by the large, British man. As he jumps through into it, you start falling, all three of you. There is the rope in front of you, so you can roll dex saves to try to catch it.
Can birds fly?
Kenku cannot.
This is unfortunate, isn't it?
Do this.
Theodore, you grab it. Just a little.
I don't think I need to though, because I'm being held.
No, that is fair. Well, actually, I would say give Theodore disadvantage if he has both his hands full.
Drop the goblin.
I only have one handful.
Drop the goblin.
What about the Kenku?
The Kenku sits atop my shoulder like a pirate bird.
Okay. So you have jumped in, you grab a hold of it, you're still holding onto the goblin, and Kazoo kind of flutters off for a second, and I imagine, just to add to the cuteness, you grab onto Button's tail.
Yeah, hell yeah, I do. but I use my beak, and it's the comical thing where it's like,
Aww.
You bite his tail?
Yeah.
Do you make like a hum sound or something?
Absolutely, I do. I don't have that particular soundbite queued up, but.
Now, for those who have fallen.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
After a good 30 seconds, you suddenly hit a large pool of water.
You said 30 seconds?
I was going to, as we're falling, see if I can see where the bottom is and prepare,
30 seconds is probably a bit too much, but yes.
Okay. Can I try to, prepare a thunder wave to, dampen the impact as much? Because it gives out, a force and pushes people away, right? Can I use it as, an opposing force to cushion my fall?
An equal and opposite reaction.
Okay. So
no, because I would say it would just push the water away.
Yeah, it would just push the water away and you would hit less water, and that's probably not good.
But, hitting water from really high is almost as worse as hitting concrete.
It's not as bad as you make it out to be.
Okay.
Hitting water is when you at extreme heights is bad, but
it's
not
better
as
to hit
not
more
that
water
bad.
at this altitude. It's more water.
Okay, can I recognize it's water and not do a belly splash at least?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, so those who missed, you land in water. Actually, is it just you?
It's me and Kayla. Yeah.
Yep. Both of you hit this large pool of water.
Is it hot?
Nope, it's actually rather cold.
Okay, that's fine. It's rather cold and hot.
Yep. Kayla, your stuff is dragging you down.
Okay, well, there goes all my shit, but that's okay. It's honestly not important. So, I will drop the just gigantic amount of stuff I have in my inventory. It's fucking absurd. Yeah, I won't need most of it. Really.
So you guys swim up to the top. It's not that large of a pool, but it's a pretty good size. As you see this long, I said rope, but I meant it's like a silver rope that comes down. And you see the rest of your party up there, clinging onto the rope, except for the bird, which is clinging onto a tail.
Can you grab the rope or something? Please?
Dismar will just shut up. It's cold water. You can drop if you want to. And just start swimming or to an edge. Is there an edge?
Yep, there's an edge.
I'll start swimming to the edge.
Thrashing in water.
Do you not know how to swim?
How common would it be to be able to swim?
It's not super, especially because you traveled. Yeah. You can swim.
Okay.
At least doggy paddle.
Yes. Alright. Yes, after dumping all of her stuff. It's fine. Yeah, I'll recover and be sad.
So this area looks a bit more like a natural cavern. The biggest difference is, other than the silver thread going down, gosh, my fucking brain just died on names again. Give me 1 second. Vismar.
Yes, hi.
You kind of pull yourself out and you look at one of the stalagmites right near you, and it is carved into a hand. One that is reaching up towards the silver rope. And as you look around, you notice that all of the stalagmites on the ground have been carved into hands reaching towards it.
Kind of like the hands that came up and destroyed the bridge.
A little bit like that.
Cool.
Cool and good.
Alright, myself dry. And I'll go over and inspect one of them.
They look very old. There's like mold and stuff growing on them. They look pretty worn down. But very clearly, every single one is pointed towards the rope.
Now, hypothetical question. Is this rope a rope or like a spider web? Because you did say silver strand, and that's a big concern.
It's like a silver rope. It feels like rope.
I'm still
Or maybe
skeptical.
a silk rope. Which are things. Totally normal things. Okay.
So what do the people on the thing do?
Being told it's kind of safe.
Yeah.
I'll climb it down.
Yeah. The rope itself ends about like a foot from the water. Like, it is right in the center of it.
Now, is there any way I could swing myself so I don't touch the water?
Yes, but you will swing everyone else as well.
I swing.
Okay. You swing everyone on the rope with you.
I'll give them warning. I'm about to swing the rope. I do not want to get wet.
Is the Kenku still grabbing on, or still biting onto your tail?
She made a noise. She's falling to the water.
Yeah, I'm not about this. I'm not fucking trusting your fucking. I zip away. That soundbite was, Cartoon Kazoo, zip away, and I dived on in.
Cartoon Kazoo, zip away.
All right.
I'm gonna jump into the water because spiders.
Yeah. You jump into the water. You can still like a couple of them crawling around on you. You hit the water, kind of sink down a bit due to the chainmail.
Yeah, that's fine. I've dealt
but
with worse.
you can hold your breath longer than a spider can.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually you stop feeling them move.
I don't think spiders can hold their breaths because they breathe through their exoskeletons.
Yeah, no, they're fucking nerds. They have like asthma and shit.
Wow.
No, they just use a different gas exchange mechanism than we do.
No,
We
they're
weren't
fucking nerds,
talking about
man.
you, Noah. We're talking about the spiders, okay?
I mean, come on, they're even worse than four-eyed. There's like eight-eyed.
They wear double glasses.
Yeah.
Double glasses. They need 4 pairs of glasses.
Mm-hmm.
It
Huge
would be
fucking
awful.
nerds.
How much of a nerd they are historically proportional to how many glasses they wear.
Yes.
Alright, so is there like a ridge or something to swim to?
Yeah, you can easily kind of climb out, shake off all the dead spiders in you.
I shake off Spider, and then I'll ask Mr. Bear. Ismar, would you mind, please?
He'll like look at her for a second, and then do the thing.
You know, fireball.
Yeah, fireball. Because I totally have that spell.
Pila wrings out her really long hair. Probably pretty awful.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Everybody, take 5. Does anybody know what those spiders were?
Like, can I, and this is probably not real because I don't know how chemicals work. Can I cough up the spider that I ate like a cat, like hairball, for examination?
You want to throw up?
Well, I mean, it kind of works. They kind of work like that.
Some birds do
Owls
that.
Hey, honestly, this is very funny. Roll me a con check.
Start making like the.
Oh no. Oh no, my bird.
You
Does this a lot though.
So you start coughing and coughing and coughing, trying to get this bug, but instead you dislodge a second kazoo.
Oh my god.
Not your last kazoo.
Yes. Oh, this is so much better than what I wanted.
When you're given a
It was
gift.
just like, finally!
I put
I was
it
just
in
breathing.
my mouth with my other kazoo, so now it looks like I have fucking vampire fangs and I have a stereo system. Get ready.
Everyone,
Stereo
this is very important. The spiders are kazoos.
I don't bother about arguing with him. He's very confident. However, he's wrong.
Well, everyone, seems we have survived the day. How long has it been since we came down here?
Just a couple hours.
Why don't we all take a minor breather?
Time is of the essence.
Yes, but we shouldn't exhaust ourselves, especially after a situation like that. We know that these creatures are down there. We should be prepared.
I mean, I'm good.
If everyone's still ready to go, then I don't mind we keep moving.
Does anyone actually need a short rest?
No.
No.
I could halfway use one, but not really. It doesn't matter.
Well, I think this actually might be a good time. I don't think this is gonna be a one-shot. This seems like
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I was gonna say, this is like a mini campaign.
Here's
Like
the issue. Here's the issue. I'm not gonna be here next week.
That's a shame that our goblin died.
Oh no.
No.
We can hold off on it. It's
Our
fine.
goblin got eaten by spiders.
No, how will I serve my tickets?
My only regret.
It'll be fine.
I'll
We
give you a
can.
ticket.
Oh,
can do
actually,
the-
there was one last thing I wanted to do. Vismar, you said you were looking around at the different hands.
Yes.
You find a piece of paper sticking out behind where it looks like one of the hands kind of crumbled
Fuck yeah.
into rubble.
I take it. I read it. It is now my mission to find all these fucking notes.
Playing Amnesia now.
I am.
Gotta get all the collectibles.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 100% completion of the one shot.
I mean, they are really good collectibles.
Ooh.
Silvery thread.
Extended down from heaven.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm tired. Today
Mhm.
was a lot.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's cool.
No, it's not. It wasn't even bad. It was just a lot to do today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing IT from scratch, and it's like, oh fuck, oh god. And I have until September to get it all done.
Oof.
Not great.
I was told I had $2,500 budget. Oh my god.
That's not very much.
Yeah, so
While also
tomorrow,
being a huge responsibility.
and I have like no one to consult with on this stuff. Like, it's just me. So I'm having to do like needs assessments and talk to several heads of the entire company, which consists of over 100 employees. So how I'm gonna stretch $2,500 to 100 employees? That's like
25.
$25 a piece. You know, that's fine. It's fine.
Honestly, it sounds like maybe it would be good to like do research, come up with a plan, and present it to them as like, hey.
Oh, I intend to. I'm getting ready to tell these people, you guys are fucked. Like, there's no way. There's just no way I can do this.
Apparently there's a new message from December 31st, 1969 in the bot channel.
Ah.
Time traveler. Nice.
Cool, thanks. It's just
Sometimes
gonna stay
you gotta
there.
come from the past.
I'm ending the VOD.
Yeah.